The story begins over 5,000 years ago on the banks of the mighty Nile River. Every year, the Nile's floods would cover the lands, leaving behind fertile soil. These floods were not merely a natural event, but a divine miracle for the ancient Egyptians. Here, on this land, humans learned how to harness nature to build one of the greatest civilizations in history. The Pharaonic civilization was not just an ordinary society, it was an empire led by pharaohs, who were considered intermediaries between the gods and humans. Each pharaoh bore the title King of Upper and Lower Egypt, a title symbolizing the unification of the land. Thus began the journey of building an empire that continues to astonish the world. One of the greatest symbols of this civilization is the pyramids. Imagine this. Over 4,500 years ago, ancient Egyptians constructed massive structures using primitive tools without modern machinery. The Great Pyramid of Giza, for instance, contains more than 2 million stone blocks, some weighing 80 tons. But how did they build it? Some scholars believe they used earthen ramps to lift the stones, while others suggest an innovative pulley system. Yet the precise method remains a mysterious puzzle. The pyramids were not merely tombs, but gateways to the afterlife. Inside, the corridors and chambers were meticulously designed to reflect their beliefs about life after death. Hieroglyphic inscriptions and wall paintings serve as evidence of their faith that the soul would embark on an eternal journey after death. Moving on to daily life, we find that the Egyptians were a highly skilled and diverse people. Agriculture was the foundation of their lives. They grew wheat and barley, producing bread and beer, which were staples of their diet. But farming was not their only talent. In bustling markets, they traded gold, fabrics, and perfumes. Egyptians were also brilliant artisans. They crafted stunning jewelry using gold and precious stones, and developed surgical tools, making them pioneers in medicine. Additionally, they excelled in engineering and art, leaving behind a legacy of statues and paintings that tell their stories. What stands out most is their invention of hieroglyphic writing. This form of writing was like a secret code with multiple meanings, through which they recorded their achievements, myths, and even the details of their daily lives. Religion was the backbone of the Pharaonic civilization. They worshipped multiple gods, each representing different aspects of life. Ra, the sun god, was the most important, as he brought light and life. Meanwhile, Osiris, the god of the afterlife, welcomed the souls of the deceased and determined their fate. Religious rituals were rich in detail. The mummification process, for instance, was not merely a method to preserve the body, but a sacred ritual to ensure eternal life for the soul. Priests performed special ceremonies, removing internal organs and storing them in canopic jars. Temples were centers of worship and homes for the gods. The Temple of Karnak, for example, is the largest religious complex in the ancient world, featuring many halls and statues that highlight the magnificence of Egyptian design. Despite thousands of years passing, the Pharaonic civilization continues to captivate the world. From the discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb, which revealed priceless treasures, to the decoding of the Rosetta Stone, which opened the doors to understanding hieroglyphics. The legacy of the pharaohs is not limited to Egypt. It is spread across the globe. Their art, engineering, and even their myths influenced many civilizations that followed. Today, we can see their artifacts in major museums, where their statues and mummies continue to tell stories of an ancient world. The Pharaonic civilization is not just pages in history books, but a testament to humanity's ability to innovate, overcome challenges, and leave an indelible mark. It is a civilization that made history and remains an inspiration to mankind.